So, I have to be quiet since it's 2 in the morning right now. But I just wanted to come on and talk about something. So, I play a lot of Pillar Chase too. In fact, that's basically what this channel is known for. Besides that one Sonic.exe recycled chase theme, but we'll not talk about that. But I want to talk about something that is going up with the removed monsters in Pillar Chase 2. Those being Springtrap, PCX, and Stricken. Now they're all getting planned remodels in the recode. But the thing is, the old models must all still be kept inside the original game, as I have been hearing clippings of Springtrap's idle animation sometimes when the intro takes a little bit too long to load. Now, as we all know, PCX was specifically taken down because of the shop, aka the main way the Pillar Chase devs make money. And I'm not sure if this is right, but Sonic.exe The Disaster was also taken down due to the game having paid donations to fund the game, which Sega said no to. And they took that down, and PCX was also taken off Pillar Chase's roster for safety. And then soon after, there was a big copyright removal wave of monsters, removing EXE, Baldy, Mimic, Springtrap, and Stricken. And while EXE, Baldy, and Mimic have all came back, Springtrap and Stricken have not, and they are going to have planned remodels. And I think that's good for them. The new remodels look good and stand out a bit. But, as we all know, the old progress is still kept in the current version of Pillar Chase 2. It's just not accessible. So, I want this video to get out to Blade Ninja, the owner of Pillar Chase 2. And I have a request to make to him. So, Blade Ninja, if you're watching, hi. Here's my idea to bring back Springtrap, PCX, and Stricken before the recode. So, you have mentioned that you are going to be reworking the shop and allowing people to purchase stuff with coins again, eventually. But I think that will most likely end up in the recode, most likely. So, here's my idea on how to bring them back. So, step 1 is to remove the current Robux shop in Pillar Chase 2, or the current version of the shop, in the current Pillar Chase 2 Robux shop. And while you will be slowing down on payments, this could make people happy. Just hear me out on this one. Now, with the Robux shop removed, you can add back Springtrap, PCX, and Stricken, as there is basically nothing that Sega, Scott Cawthon, or Steelwool, even though they're probably not going to do anything anyways, or whoever the fuck owns Teletubbies now, which I've heard they don't care either. I don't know why you're remodeling those characters. But, yeah, there's basically no issues. Now, you could play it safe and only bring back Springtrap and Stricken, as they aren't really that much of issues, but I think PCX would still be a problem, even if the Robux shop was taken down. So I want this to get out, and hopefully this could be the update after the Halloween update, as we've been going on longer than the previous one for some reason. And, am I missing anything? Oh yeah, also, I want you to make a notification for this in current version of Pillar Chase 2 to say that these comebacks are temporary before the remodels or the recode comes out. Now, I understand you may not want to do that, and that's completely fine. This is just a suggestion in case you want to consider it. I think this is a pretty decent idea. I'm pretty sure if this decision was made, some people would come back to Pillar Chase 2. Especially the PCX and Springtrap mains that have Diamond. But, all in all, I think this should be added back into the game. Although, if you don't, that's completely fine. This is just a suggestion. I mean no hate towards the developers or the companies that own these characters. Also, one last thing I need to ask. Why is Springtrap even getting a remodel in the first place? I mean, I understand you want to be safe around Springtrap, but Scott and Steel do not give a shit about them using using their characters in their games. I mean, hell, if they had a problem with Springtrap being in Pillar Chase, they would have taken down the game already. Especially with PCX too. Like, why are they removed from the game? Actually, yeah, like, you should do this. I'm not saying you have to, but you should. They don't care. Because if they did, they would have taken down the game sooner. So now, I'm just wondering, is this actually going to happen or not? Okay, now, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, I just haven't gotten enough time to play as these monsters, and seeing them get remodels without even letting me play them more, or at least letting other people play them more, just kind of feels wrong to me and some other people I know. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of issues since, you guys are already going through enough trying to make the suit missions, the Ultra M update, and obviously the recode. But listen, if you do this, more people will come back to the game. I promise. Expect at least 200 more players. And you might not think, oh, well, 200 isn't that much. But it can make a change. As this is probably the lowest amount of players you've ever gotten so far. Or at least in this year. I'm pretty sure, like, your highest player count could have been 10,000 or something a little bit lower than that, but I just want you guys to consider this as an option for, bringing back Springtrap, PCX, and Stricken before the recode. And again, one last time, I mean no hate to you guys. I'm just making a suggestion. You guys don't have to do this, but it would be cool if you did. Now, I just should end this right here. But I would also like to mention that, really quickly, that some maps have Vapor's Demonic Shift broken. Mainland. So, yeah, that's kind of about it. I don't have anything else to say. I hope you and your development team for the best. And, anything else I'd like to leave off on? Oh yeah, don't add Master's Rank. Don't. Just don't. Don't do it. Diamond is already hard enough to get. We don't need another rank. Don't add Master's Rank! Okay, so this is a few minutes after the recording. And I would just like to say, Blade Ninja, that this is not just me being petty about me not being able to play the monsters as frequent. Because if that was the case, I would have just told you to bring them back with the shop still there. I am not that petty though. I just want them back, just so that way people can be happy and can at least play them before the recode comes out. Because again, I know that's probably going to take a while for you since you have a lot of reworks to work on. And with these monsters back, it gives players some encouragement to continue playing Pillar Chase 2 and to continue supporting you. That's basically my idea. that's kind of it. So if you think I'm petty, I'm not. I just want these monsters back in the game so people can be encouraged to play them, especially when the recode comes out. And I'm not saying like you guys are gonna mess it up or anything. Like, I wouldn't say that at all since I've been playing this game for quite a while now. But please take this idea into consideration at least, so that way, like, it can be better for the community and maybe your development team. I don't know. I don't know what beneficial things this would do for the development team, but I recommend that you do it anyways. Not saying you have to, again, but just please try.